A lot of people have been calling into question my knowledge of rock climbing ever since I couldn't identify Lynn Hill in this Balenciaga meme. So to prove to you guys that I am, in fact, a knowledgeable master of rock climbing, I'm going to take a rock climbing quiz that will show all of you how much I really know about rock climbing. Let's do the climbing basics. I should be able to 100% get the climbing basics. There's no way I could mess this one up. So the average score is 6 out of 10? What idiots, 6 out of 10? Pfft. Oh no, the timer's already started. I didn't know this was the quiz. Climbing over successfully, placing protection as you go, but never falling or resting on the protection. What is this called? Red point. Let's go, let's go. All right, timed quiz. This is intense. It is wise to find a low-rated climb and red point it twice. After you do this, move up 1 rating and so on. This will raise your level until, what the fuck? Until you are climbing 515s. Wow, I didn't know that's what I had to do to climb 515s. You are on the lead and you have just placed your piece. You pull slack from your rope and clip in. You realize that you have pulled slack from below your last piece. What have you done? Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't actually read it. You back clipped. No, Z-clipped? Shit! What is the climbing term for adding bolts to an established route? Bolting, 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 Z-bolting, retro-bolting, pansy bolting, retro-bolting. Let's fucking go! All right, I got 2 so far out of 3. You come to a route that you have never climbed before. You start climbing and placing protection. You reach the top of the climb without resting or falling. What is the term for this type of climb? That's a flash. That's not an option. That's an on-site. What is ice climbing move where you throw your leg over your arm to extend your reach for axe play? Man, that's a figure 4, motherfucker. That's a figure 4. A hold that is rounded, normally held with the flat open hand as well. It's a sloper. It's a sloper. Show me the answer. It's a sloper. What is it when you bring your hand or foot to the hold that your other hand... There's a hand-foot match. There's a hand-foot match. Hand-foot match. Hand-foot match. Matching. Matching. Let's fucking go. Don clips his rope into his last piece. I don't know who Don is. That's going to affect my answer. As he continues climbing, he falls. His rope pops out of his last straw. Don hits the ground and dies. What did Don probably do when he clipped into his last piece? He Z-clipped. No! He back-clipped. Jeff rappels down a route and places protection as he goes. When he reaches the bottom, he climbs the route clipping into the protection he pre-placed. He makes it to the top without falling or resting. What has he done? He flashed it. No, he pink pointed? He red pointed. He pink pointed. What was it? Pink pointed? That's a thing? All right, is this the last one? Which is not a climbing move? I've never heard of a slumper or a chicken wing. I'm gonna say slumper. Let's fucking go! Chicken wing is when you use your elbow, forearm, and triceps to jam yourself into a crack. That's why I hadn't heard of it. How'd we do? I got retro bolting. Only 41% got that correct. You know, I'm just pretty smart when it comes to climbing. Wait, was that actually the hardest question? So this was the #1 most wrong question, was the retro bolting. And I just knew it right off the top of my head because I climb so much and I know so much about climbing. 3 wrong, not bad, 70%. For climbing basics. I don't think those are basics. I don't think it's basic to know what the fuck pink pointing is. Oh, we have a rock climbing basics and a climbing basics. Maybe the rock climbing basics will be a little easier. You've arrived at the climbing gym. Many people are enjoying themselves on a wide variety of colorful climbs. You proceed to the counter. You've never climbed before. What is the first thing you have to do? Sign a release. The cashier at the climbing gym asks if you will be renting any equipment. As your first climbing experience, you don't own any. What is the one piece of equipment that's absolutely necessary? Shoes. You have to have shoes. A harness? What if you're bouldering? What is with these quizzes without a harness? So you're gonna climb barefoot in the gym? With your stinky fungus feet? Because you don't want to fall and hurt yourself when rock climbing indoors, you opt for the beginner lesson, especially as it covers the equipment rental and 1 day of climbing. What is the absolute first thing you were taught during the lesson? Clipping and unclipping. Tying the rope. Putting on the harness. Shit, I didn't read them, I just went too quick. Fuck, I'm doing worse on this one. The rock climbing instructor teaches you a knot. This knot is named for its shape and is the only knot you are allowed to tie into the climbing route. What is the super safe knot called? That's a double figure 8, mother. The rock climbing instructor shows you an object called a gree-gree. The gree-gree comes equipped with a brake system. How does the brake engage on this device? It pinches. Oh, you gotta slowly, what? Does it wrap the rope? It doesn't, I don't understand the question. Slowly Quick, what was the answer? Slow loading of the rope will prevent the brake from engaging, resulting in a fall. I still don't understand what those answers were. Your friend is climbing their first indoor rock wall. You are down at the bottom with the instructor. What one thing are you never going to do at the bottom through the gree-gree? I mean, you would never tie a knot in a gree-gree, right? Let go of it?
Do not let go of the rope.
Now it's your turn to climb the rock wall. Before you head up the wall, your partner performs a safety check. What is not part of the safety check? Oh, I guarantee this. Harness on correctly, rope tied correctly, belay device working correctly, chalk bag attached correctly. That's not a safety concern. You're on your first rock climb, but it's tough. Your arms are getting exhausted. What are you doing wrong? You're not training enough. What are you doing wrong? You're pulling with your arms. I mean, you're not training enough. That's the real answer. You finally make it to the top of the rock climbing wall. Time to come down. What is not part of preparing to be let down? Oh God, let go of the wall. Shit. Sit back in your harness. I don't know. I didn't understand the question. Congratulations, you finished your first indoor rock climb. You untie the rope and prepare to tackle the next route. How should the rope be left? You got to do the little daisy, hanging away from the wall with the double figure eight. No, with the single figure eight. You don't want to do double figure eight. It's a little too secure. Results, how'd I do? I did worse on this one somehow. An indoor climbing quiz I did worse on. I gotta say, funtrivia.com, pretty good quizzes, I'm not gonna lie. Rock climbing terms. It's time to really tackle probably the most difficult thing in rock climbing, which is learning all the terms. What does the term ATC what does the term ATC naming a commonly belayed device stand for? What is it? What does it mean? Air traffic control? No, it does not. Is that what ATC stands for? Air traffic controller? What is an arete? It's the edge, the vertical, no, not the vertical. Yeah, it is the vertical edge, yeah. Sorry, I got mixed up with my verticals. What is the correct spelling of the D-shaped device in which you attach your belay device to your harness? How do you spell carabiner? I'm a genius. Carabiner's coming of a wire, I don't care. A variety. If a device says 2kN, how much weight is it safely rated to carry? KN? Would that not be kilonewtons? There's no way it can carry 2,000 kilograms, let's be honest, right? There's no, 20,000? 200 kilograms. Which device is self-locking? Is that the gree-gree? Oh, I got that so quick. Ba, 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 ba. What does the call take mean? Take means you need to let the rope out. They want to climb higher. No, it doesn't. Take in rope. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm getting all these wrong. What would a climb graded 5.7 in the US be graded in France? What? I need to know the conversion? We're cheating. Rock climbing. I'm typing with one hand. Oh God, how much time do I have left? 50 seconds. Rock climbing grades. No, not shopping. We're looking for the picture. This one. What are we looking for? 5.7? 5A. 5A or 5A plus. Bam! Just like high school, baby. For climbing, a dynamic rope is preferable to a static rope. I did not know there was a difference between a dynamic and a static rope. False. What is it? Does that mean like a rope that has give versus a rope that doesn't? I've never heard of any of these terms before. What is a bowline? That's a knot that doesn't slip. Yeah, I know what a bowline is. What is a smear? It's a cream cheese. Placing one's foot against the rock without a foothold. Let's see the results. I got 4 wrong. Why do I always get 60%? I'm getting 60% on like every quiz. The average score for this quiz, 7. You're telling me the average person knows more about rock climbing terms than I do? We'll do one more quiz on funtrivia.com. I'm enjoying the site. Should we do rock climbing in the UK or big wall climbing? You guys decide right now. Put your votes in. Rock climbing in the UK it is. Which, see the British, they're back again. Which adjective grade falls between hard and very severe and extremely severe one? What in the hell does that even mean? There isn't one. Some people think that the grades hard, very severe, and E1 extremely severe cover too broad a spectrum and would like to introduce an extra grade between. I don't know what that means, but I know a lot about the UK. The technical grade of a British rock climb is used to describe what? The overall technical difficulty of the climb. The hardest move on the climb, obviously. What is God's own rock? An ancient monolith which was first climbed by Victorian climbers. Damn it, that would have been so cool. I don't know what God's rock. Does God like limestone? Gritstone is a very hard form of sandstone. That makes sense. So it's like rough. Yeah, okay. Sometimes climbers want to climb on sea cliffs, but first of all, they have to get down to the bottom. How would climbers in the UK usually do this? They would abseil. I learned that. See, these were British terms. I knew it. Those are the two words, adjectival and abseil, and they're both in the UK climbing quiz. The adjectival grading, is that a word? Adjectival? I don't know what adjectival means. That's not a real word. British people and their British words. What term is used to describe descending by sliding down a rope? Abseiling? What are these words? I've been climbing for 2.5 years. I've never heard of adjectival or abseiling. Which climbing calls would usually be used in the UK when a climber leads a climb? Do they do that's me? Just guess. Climb when ready, climbing safe. Whatever. How could you stop your rock boots from smelling? Spray them with foot spray. Freeze them. Interesting. Does that work? I'm gonna do this one because I want it to be true. Damn it, you smell. What? You can never stop that pungent odor of rubber and sweat. This is a biased quiz. This isn't a 100% accurate quiz. You can absolutely freeze the smell out. What is bouldering? In the UK? No, I almost clicked the wrong thing. It's a rather strange activity where climber puts their wits against the rock without going up. Is this a real, answer? Oh, okay. Puts their wits against the rock without going up. In the United Kingdom, what would you call it when a person climbs with no ropes or protection? That is free soloing. They don't call it that? Lunacy? What do they call it? Soloing? What? Which of the following is a list of ways to hold the rock with your hands? Crimp, wedge, thrutch, heave. What the fuck are these? Cling, wedge, thrutch. Thrutch is not a word. Jam, crimp, slap, pinch. Let's go with that. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm British as heck. I'm trying not to curse too much because YouTube doesn't like that. I'm British as fuck, though. Let's be real. Which of the following ways of climbing is considered the most ethically pure in the United Kingdom? Trad climbing. They love trad climbing because they're lame. That's not an option. Shit. On-site soloing. I just picked the most pretentious answer, and it was right. Who would have thought? How'd I do? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrong. I got 50%. Not bad. The average score for this quiz, 50%. So I am with the common man on this one. I got them right. 43%. Everybody got this one wrong. The person that climbs with no ropes, because British people don't know how to speak English. Bonus quiz. It's time for a bonus quiz, everybody. Get your hats on. We're doing the big wall climbing quiz too, because I want the video to be long enough. Which of the following people was a member of the team to put up the first ascent of the nose on El Cap? I don't know any of these names. Yvonne. Damn, it wasn't Yvonne. Jim. Who are these people? Warren Harding. You're climbing a crack system on a first ascent. Suddenly, the crack system dies out, but you see an adjacent crack system 30 feet to the left across a smooth blank wall. And an adherent to good ethics, what technique would you probably use? Pendulum, obviously. You swing like a pendulum. Which of the following is not a piece of aid climbing equipment? Oh, interesting. Which one of these is not aid? A bong. Would a bong be aid to bring on a rock climbing wall? It is aid. I guess if you're stoned, it might. I guess a cam hook? Pelican hook. What load releasing knot would be most beneficial to tie in the haul bag at the anchor? Obviously a bowline on a bite. Obviously a clove hitch. That's where you wrap around something, actually. That was a terrible guess. A slab of rock pasted to a smooth rock is commonly referred to as what? A flake. Yeah. Which climber made the incredible feat of free climbing both the nose and freerider on El Cap in a single day? This one is obviously Dean Potter, Chris Sharma, Tommy Caldwell. It was Tommy Caldwell. I didn't even read it. I could have just fucking actually checked. I was just answering them in order. Under big wall climbing standards, which Colorado venue would be considered a big wall? Oh God. I've never been to Colorado. I don't know. Zion National Park, Chief's Head. Black Canyon in the Gunnison. Black Canyon in
the Gunnison. Oh, well, I was supposed to know that. The Black Canyon and the Gunnison.
The Aksu Valley in southwest Kyrgyzstan is part of which mountain range? Kyrgyzstan. There's no way Hindu Kush is that's a strain of marijuana. Oh, the Caucasus Mountains. That's where I'm from. The Pamir Alai? What? Which famous big wall is not found in Pakistan? That would be the, I don't know a single one of these. Trango Tower. Shit, okay, we got one more guess. What should we guess? Put your votes in. Put your votes in. What's it gonna be? Venison. Nobody eats venison in Pakistan. They don't got deer in Pakistan. I can't eat no venison. Let's go. I'm not done. I thought that was the last one. Which of these big wall destinations does not contain granite? I'm a geologist now. I'm pretty sure Yosemite's like all granite, isn't it? The Bugaboos. I'm gonna go with the Dolomites. Dolomites ain't got no granite. Everyone knows that. I think I might have done pretty good on this. Oh no, I did terrible on this one. Shit. I felt like I did really well. How did I get? I got 3 right? The average is 5? Well, I think we all learned something pretty special today, right? We learned that you guys were right, and I don't really know anything about rock climbing.